I think in our generation there's equal opportunities. I don't know many girls or boys who feel that they're fighting against each other to get the same jobs as much as there were in previous generations. I think also we are a generation where we can speak how we feel, and other generations haven't had that. So it's important that we continue to express the differences, perhaps, that need to be made more equal. But at the same time, I think we're lucky because we have reached a point, because of other people's fighting for the cause, that we're now in a state where we are based, I think, on more of a meritocracy as opposed to patriarchy.
I think there is gender inequality in modern day society, in the sense that there are more equal opportunities for women, not saying there aren't, but not as much as I'd say there are for men. So the world's come really far in that obviously there was the suffragettes who had to fight for the right to even vote, and obviously we've come far in terms of women able to vote, women can have similar jobs to men, but that's where I feel like the inequality still exists within the working field, that men still get bigger pay.
I think now that we focus on things like social media, and I think inside social media, when it comes to the mental health aspect of it, I think that we focus more on women and just helping women. So I think that's a side of gender inequality in our society, but it is getting better. Like, we're helping more men, and we're realizing that men can have issues mentally as well as women. But overall, there is gender inequality, and it's not just one-sided. It's even, kind of, yeah.
Companies are trying to specifically employ women because there is a noticeable difference in gender inequality, so they're going out of their way to employ women, but there might be one female in, like, let's say a big bank. You know, you typically see men. That is generalising, but it's true, you do see more men, so there might be one woman there versus 20 men in an office block. So that's why I feel like there's still quite a long way to come till we are equal. Even though we have progressed a lot, I would still say there is quite far to come.
For our generation, I think we've reached a good point, but there's still a long way to go, I think, especially for people who are actually involved in society, like working people, you know. I think it's hard to have a real opinion unless you are a working person in a working environment, because it's only there that you see differences. I think the young generation like to cling on to media themes and themes that are popular in the world, especially on the media level, but I think a lot of that is just diluted through social media, and it's not actually the core sense of inequality. The core sense of inequality is what you see day to day. It's in the workplace, it's in people's working lives, and there needs to be a difference between real inequality and what people think of it as inequality, I think.